This lady name is Sarah Adams, and she's exposing the upcoming attacks on American soil. Let's get into it.
You posted something about the Pentagon getting pissed off at you and sending you an email that they don't appreciate you disseminating open source information and that you're not doing it through the proper channels. Former CIA officer, Libyan crisis before, during, and after the 9/11 attacks, counterterrorism analyst, targeter for the CIA, senior advisor on the Select Committee on Benghazi, NGO official working across multiple conflict zones, including Afghanistan, Ukraine, and Sudan, known to be 10% humanitarian, 90% warlord. We have a love-hate relationship.
So we are the ones on the ground getting the information. So it's obviously not classified channels, right? We're not going to foreign militaries. You know, we're not going to the intelligence community and getting this information. So it's publicly available, and we can basically share it with whomever we want because it's completely unclassified.
According to intelligence reports cited by international media, Hamza bin Laden, the son of Al-Qaeda chief Osama bin Laden, is alive and leading the terror outfit. International media reports suggest that Hamza is secretly running the Al-Qaeda from Afghanistan.
The last piece is they want this October 7th style attack in multiple places in Europe and then in the US. And that's the one that Scott talked to you about that we had, you know, in the AQ 2.0 book. But I realized he didn't give it to you when he was here.
Al-Qaeda 2.0, the upcoming attack on the United States and Europe unveiled.
The outlet said that the man dubbed the Crown Prince of Terror is hiding in northern Afghanistan under the constant protection of 450 snipers.
You know, these guys, I remember, I think it was you that posted a video of an Al-Qaeda training camp, and it was almost like a display. It looked like a well-done YouTube video of skills. Is that common?
Yeah, but that's a step down. So
that was really good.
That's Taliban.
I mean, I'm going to overlay that video for the audience to see just how sharp these guys are getting. I mean, that's really good.
Well,
when I saw that, it scared the shit out of me.
Remember, their life is they train all the time.
Why would you come from all across the world through the southern border of this country? I think the chances are that there's some bad intentions there for some of these people.
I don't know if you saw, but Scott Mann and I went and met with Governor DeSantis and briefed this to him, and he said, I've received no threat reporting at all on terrorism from the federal government. So they're not passing anything down to these levels. So anyone who's like, yeah, this is all happening behind the scenes, don't worry, everyone's prepared, our law enforcement knows. Most of the country have never heard Al-Qaeda's planning an attack here.
It sounded like DeSantis actually took it very seriously.
He did. He, the next day, briefed the sheriffs, every sheriff in the state of Florida, and told them there's a potential threat.
I wonder if there's a way to get DeSantis to have a chat with Bill Lee, the governor.
These dudes are training, and they have been for years. Our border was wide open for 4 years straight. These dudes have been coming in here. Y'all remember when it happened when the border patrol were interviewing these guys? They were trying to come over. These dudes were wearing like vests and like Kevlar, different kind of things, like real deal military grade protection as far as like plates and armor. These dudes, and they said everybody that was coming over was military age men. So basically 18, 19 and up. These dudes are in their prime fighting age. And think about most Americans that are 18 and 18 to 25, bro, most men are not ready for what these dudes are about to bring. These dudes are coming here to kill, and that is their main objective, to kill as many of us as they can before they die. And they don't care about dying. That's the thing. That's the difference. A lot of us are afraid of dying. They're not. They think that they kill as many of us as they can, and when they do die, they go to heaven. So dying to them is a good thing. So you think about how terrible that is, especially for Americans who are not prepared at all, like they're saying in this video.
Tennessee to start standing something up. like that, because I thought that was genius.
New at noon, Governor DeSantis taking new action in the border crisis.
Biden has the authority to close this border today if he wanted to. He lacks the will to get the job done.
I love seeing you and having you on the show, and then every time you leave, I'm pissed off about everything you're talking about. Sarah writes a weekly intelligence report, all things terrorism. It's in the Sean Ryan Show newsletter. You can go to SeanRyanShow.com. There's a sign-up link. It'll be in your inbox.
So what we do is when we get threat information, we pass it to where it belongs. Sometimes a threat is against a foreign government, so we'll send it to maybe like the ambassador at the embassy in Washington, D.C.
Well, wait a minute. How can the Russians be involved? Because there was that big mall attack from ISIS, which if all these networks are connected,
Right. The thing is, just like us, Russia had to go to the Taliban to collect on ISIS and to go against ISIS, just like we do. Northern Afghanistan is run by an individual named Gulmurad Khalimov. He is basically one of the main enemies in the world of Russia. He used to run the Tajikistan Special Forces. He defected to ISIS.
Forward.
And then there is the restoration of the caliphate. So the Syria push is the restoration of the caliphate. The Mali push is the restoration of the caliphate. So he's just doing his father's old goals, but faster, and he's using all the other terrorist groups to make it happen. It's not going to be Al-Qaeda reaching these goals. It's going to be Al-Qaeda, ISIS, whomever.
And just think about this, bro. Think about our fucking president that we had. He was letting these motherfuckers in, no problem, for 4 years straight. This shit is way bigger than what we realize. And bro, I'm not trying to spook people that are watching this video. I'm basically just doing what they're doing, just putting this shit out as a warning. If you don't have a gun, if you don't have a pistol, a 9mm pistol, and a AR-15 chamber 223-556, please go get you one. And maybe a shotgun just to have it for, like, to protect your home. Please go get you some guns and ammunition and start getting you a couple hundred to a couple thousand rounds of ammo. Please go ahead, because this shit that they're telling us now, it's nothing to panic about, but it's better to be prepared and not have to worry about it at all, and not be prepared, and then something does happen and you're not prepared at all, and you possibly die, or your family possibly die. You feel what I'm saying? This is insane. We Americans have been betrayed by our own government. It's nothing new. It's nothing new anymore. They've been screwing us for basically years now, especially these last 4 years with fucking Biden's dumbass. But I'm not stupid, bro. There's a way bigger picture than what we all know. It's way bigger than just Al-Qaeda and ISIS. It's way bigger than us, me and you. It's way bigger than this. And something big probably is going to happen in the next year. If these guys are that serious and they've let it be known that they have been crossing our border for the last 4 years, and we're just fucking going about our lives not knowing, and they're not even telling us about it. So the best thing I can tell everybody is to prepare. And if you don't know your way around the gun, start watching YouTube videos and start learning how to break guns down, clean them, and use them properly to protect yourself and your loved ones. Appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. I'm gone.